Hey ho folks, it's me again. Hope you've all had a great week so far, and I hope you all have a fantastic May Bank holiday weekend. Now, this is my second attempt at this video. I've done a few of the Brown Bear beers from Aldi recently. You know my feelings on them, with the exception of double IPA, all the rest of it shite, in my opinion. In my recent videos, I referred to the Brown Bear Brown Ale and the Brown Bear IPA, which I had ages ago, could be 12 months ago now or more at this stage. I thought I had reviewed the Brown Ale on video. Turns out I'd only done the IPA. Maybe the video got lost, or maybe I never did it in the first place. So anyway, just for the crack, the other day I picked up a bottle in Aldi of the Brown Ale. Drank it, thought, yeah, do you know what? I'll do a video now on it. So here it is, guys. It's already poured up. As I said, it's my second attempt at this video. Here's the beer. Big, fluffy, frothy, kind of cappuccino type head in it. It looks quite dark on the camera. It's actually not. It's a really dark copper. It's almost like a Coca-Cola colour when you hold it up to the light. Little bit hazy. Kind of a slight bit of skunkiness and a slight bit of sweetness on the nose, but I don't mind the skunkiness in a brown ale. I think it kind of suits the style, so long as it's not overpowering. And sort of a dirty English hop, like a typical Fuggles or East Kent Goldings. Slight hint of that. So we're going for the taste again. Sláinte. It's been one of those days, guys. I need a beer, even if it is this. I would say the mouthfeel or the body in it is on the line between thin and medium, but right on the line, so it's quite thin. I would have liked a little bit heavier of a mouthfeel for a brown ale. It's supposed to be sort of thick and chewy, and you know, not picking up any of the skunkiness on the flavour, so that's good. But I'm assuming it being a brown ale, they've used chocolate malt or roasted barley. Well, they've hardly used roasted barley, but they've definitely used like a dark chocolate malt. And I'm picking that up on the flavour. Now, I'm not picking up the chocolate itself, I'm picking up the sort of the tannins you get from a dark chocolate malt, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's the predominant kind of a bite up front. It's not overpowering, and it doesn't linger too long, but it is the first thing you taste. It's quite well carbonated for a brown ale. It's not too long out of the fridge. Now at this stage it's out of the fridge about 15 minutes. So it's quite well carbonated. But as I said, quite thin on the body, so that's a little bit disappointing. I will say one thing, and I had a bottle the other night. For some reason on the brown ale, the lacing and the head retention is absolutely fantastic. I don't know why they managed to do it on this and not on the rest of them. But however, so that kind of a chocolate malt tannic bite up front, a little bit of hot bitterness. There's not much in the way of sweetness. There's not much in the way of sweetness like what you would expect in a typical English brown ale, and I'm assuming this is an English brown ale as opposed to an American brown ale. I can't really say much more. It's certainly nowhere near the quality of their double IPA. It's not what I would call a great beer at all. Yeah, I can't really say much more than that, guys. I don't know if you're familiar, there's an ale that we can get over here called McArdle's Ale. And we usually get it in a red 500ml tin. It's usually around €1.60, €1.40. I think it's like a 4%. It's like a super cheap. I want to say brown ale. I think it might actually be a red ale. I'm not 100% sure. And it's kind of got that super fake sweetness, but you know, it's not bad. It's 4%. You could crush a few of them. It's not a bad, and it's a nice cheap beer. This is very much like that without the sweetness. Body wise, colour wise, even the colour of the head wise, the lacing, everything is like McArdle's Ale, except this doesn't have the sweetness that McArdle's Ale does. It has that little tannic chocolate malt bite instead. So that's the only other comparison that I can make. What would I give it out of 10? I'd give it a 4 out of 10, guys. Would I buy it again? Probably not. If somebody gave it to me, I would drink it. It's not something I turn my nose up at, but I'd try something else first. Yeah. Brown Bear of Connemara Brown Ale. As I said, 4.5% ABV, 500ml bottle, $1.99 in my local Aldi. It's okay. It's certainly not the worst beer that I've ever had, but I'd put it pretty much in the shite category with the rest of them. Okay, guys. Hope you have a great bank holiday weekend, and talk to you again. Slán go forward.